Getting ready to step into my spot. Yeah. Show y'all some of these toys I got in the garage. Y'all see I still got toys. Even in my places that I have out of town. You know, it's just toys. You know, I'm a big kid, so I still. One of my favorite pictures in my house right there that's George Foreman and Muhammad Ali. You know, and that's my ego. If I died and had to come back as an animal, I would ask the Creator to make me out of an eagle. You know what I mean? I don't want to be no chicken. That's the thing. A lot of you clowns are chicken, so y'all eat chicken shit every day and deal with chicken behavior. I'm on some ego frequency shit. But yeah, look at old George and Ali. Them two legends right there. You know what I mean? Them two legends, both of them had strong minds, and the mental was, you know, they was fighters. So that speaks for itself. You know. Yeah, I salute both of them. Yeah, I salute both of them brothers. Oh, look at the loyalty over there. That's the bar. Y'all know I got my wine, Merlot, Cabernet, Rosé, Champagne. So that's the loyalty thing over there. Yeah, that's me there. That's the one and only. That's the one and only right there. And this is the office where the business go down. So many greats on this wall right here. I got to show y'all this wall. Me and Mike, it's a lot of stories. There go my boy Diego, who I was telling y'all about. Me and Bob, Aaron. Look at me and Roy Jones and Mike Tyson when I arranged a meeting for the big one. You know, it's so many of them. But I done got in now, man, so I'm going to get ready to cut this short. I just wanted to spit some game at y'all. Y'all see me with my other lokes on. But we'll get them up, man. Love. This and that. And I had to pay some prices for ignoring wisdom. So once again, you know, I can't overstate and overspeak myself on how important it is to embrace wisdom. And a lot of it is in books. You know, I always say, you know, readers are leaders. So don't be ignorant and don't take the time to, you know, read you something. Yeah, no, this real. This is the last of a dying breed, homie. You're right about that. Scarface, one of his albums was called The Last of a Dying Breed, but for sure, right now, that's what it is. You know, last of a dying breed, for real, for real. And if we don't share it and keep it all to ourselves, then, you know, ain't nobody gonna be left with nothing, man, to know how to fight this Cold War and these traps that's out there for the next generation. There's some cold booby traps out there to try to stop the future entrepreneurs in hip hop, boxing, everywhere from becoming somebody. You know, a lot of booby traps. So let's extend our hand all of those that I showed love to. I'm gonna begin with y'all. It would be I would be ashamed, for one to have been shown love and then y'all keep it to yourself and act like, you know what I mean, you don't owe those behind you some kind of game, some type of leadership to make it easier on them with all this shit going on. Y'all know this goddamn thing be moving so fast until I'm gonna answer what I can, Some of this shit I just have to laugh at, No, most definitely. Free my brother Larry Hoover. I like that one. Everybody repost that one. Free my brother Larry Hoover. And the creator about to open the gates down there in that underground penitentiary and release him soon. I really believe that. That's my prayer. And I think it's a matter of time before that come to fruition. I can't wait to take that walk with him again, because last time I saw him, we walked and talked and spit game with one another. You know what I mean? And during that walk is where, I really connected with him, because he planted some seeds in me. And one thing about him, everything he said, he living himself. And one of the things he left me with, don't stop swinging. I love to tell people about that, because that's deeper than what one really comprehend. But I understood it when he said it to me, and it inspired me and gave me the grit and inspiration that I needed to get through a lot of trials and tribulations. And most of all, it inspired me to fight for him. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with that. Oh yeah, Coke Street. I hear y'all talking Coke Street. Yeah, I lived there for years. Coke Street Apartments, Finnegan Park. Yeah, Liberty Road, Campbell, Brewster, all over the ward. Dice Apartments. A lot of y'all don't know about the Dice Apartments. Tuffley Park. All through there. That's where I'm from. That's where I come from. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of being from that jungle and swimming with those sharks. They taught me a lot. You know what I mean? So that's why I fly that flag everywhere I go. Yeah, I represent that to the fullest in a motivating factor. So that's the way that is. That ain't gonna never change. Somebody telling me they worked at Mac Runners. Yeah, I know all about Mac Runners. E.O. Smith. I went to Lamar Fleming. I'm hip to it. Yeah.